Hello everyone, welcome to Clarity 16.4.1 Feature Supportability Training. I am Ramakrishna. As part of this session, we will be going through the ability to register on-premise Clarity instances through Lattice, instantaneous aggregation of calculated attributes on investments, and in report scheduling, option to exclude placeholders for tabs. Register on-premise Clarity instances through Lattice. Clarity 16.4.1 introduces registration for on-premise installation through Lattice, formerly known as ICE. By linking each instance to the appropriate customer entitlement, this enhancement simplifies support processes and enhances the accuracy of adoption reporting. Let us see the product in action. Clarity now leverages Lattice registration process to invoke the standard product registration and reporting mechanism. For the demo purpose, I have logged in as an administrator. For administrators, if the instance is unregistered, they will see the registration pop-up as we are seeing here with an option to skip for now and an email field. When administrator enters the email completely, then the start button is enabled. Administrators should use corporate email only. Personal emails will cause the registration to fail. In case of contractors, they should use the email address of the company where the installation is being performed. They should not use own employer's email. Please note that the registration is done for all Clarity installations. SaaS customers will not encounter these registration prompts as their accounts are pre-registered. Administrator should have the access rights, administration application setup, and administration access for the registration pop-up to appear and register the product. Administrator can click on skip for now to skip the registration, but it will be reminded again upon next login or refresh of page till the respective instance is registered. After registration, the pop-up message will not be displayed. Let us click on skip for now and we can see that the pop-up has gone, but there is a message that is being displayed at the top of the screen, and there is a button to register now. The user can click on this X and close the notification. Open projects workspace. And as the page gets refreshed, we will see the register pop-up message again. Skip the registration and try to impersonate as a normal user. Isaac Baker. And once the impersonation is done, we can see a register message for a non-administrator, which would basically say the instance of Clarity is unregistered, but there will not be register button available for non-administrator. Administrator can enter an email and click on start to start the process of registration, and they will get an OTP that can be used to complete registration. For the demo purpose, I have entered a valid email, got an OTP after clicking on start to start the process of registration. Now let me enter the OTP. Please note, OTP once generated has a lifetime of 15 minutes from the time it is generated. Administrators can request for a new code or OTP after 30 seconds of generating the previous OTP. Request of OTP has a limit of 3 times, after which they need to start the registration process again. Once the registration is completed, we will be able to see a successfully registered message. In this way, an administrator can register on-premise Clarity instance through Lattice. Instantaneous aggregation of calculated attributes on investments. Aggregated custom attributes on parent objects now refresh automatically and instantly when child records are updated on investments. This provides users with real-time data accuracy without any manual effort. In Clarity 16.4.1, we introduced the functionality of automatically refreshing custom aggregate calculated attributes on master objects from second level subobjects and second level objects from third level subobjects. Master objects supported are projects, ideas, custom investments, including team custom investments and event custom investments, custom master objects, resources, and agreements. This functionality is supported on all the three layouts, namely grid, board, and timeline. Let us look at the functionality in the product. Created a custom investment clients. In the custom investment clients, created a custom aggregate calculated attribute total employee. Created a subobject to clients, namely preferred delivery partners, and created two custom attributes of number type on preferred delivery partners with the names full-time employee and contractual employee. Total employee is calculated as sum of full-time employee plus contractual employee. On client's workspace, in grid layout, configure the column total employee and through view options enabled the nested grid for subobject preferred delivery partners. Let us enter some value in full-time employee with respect to ACG delivery partner. As we can see, total employee value is updated instantly when values in full-time employee and contractual employee are updated. On board layout, let us configure total employee onto the card as a field and then look at the value that is available. The total employee value that is available is 2 because it is carried forward from grid. Now let's go to details and go to the subobject preferred delivery partners, and if we change the value of full-time employee here to 2, then the value on the card of the total employee should change, and it has changed it to 3 as we can see. Now let us update the contractual employee here also, and we can see the value instantaneously getting updated on the card under total employee field. Now let's go to the timeline layout, and I have configured total employee as a column. And now let us go to the details of this particular instance. Go to preferred delivery partners and update the full-time employee as 3. We can see the value under total employee getting changed to 5. And now let us quickly change the contractual employee number. And we can see that the total employee, which is a calculated attribute, getting updated instantly. Now, let us look at the use case of instant aggregation working with transient dependency, meaning an aggregated attribute will refresh even if the change occurs in a foundational attribute that contributes to a calculated subobject value. Created a calculated attribute remote employee on the subobject preferred delivery partners. Created two custom attributes of number type on preferred delivery partners with names California and New York representing the respective states. Remote employee is the sum of the two locations, namely California and New York, and modified the total employee aggregation to include remote employee. That is, now total employee is calculated as sum of full-time employee plus contractual employee plus remote employee. Now let us change the value associated with California for ACG delivery partner. And we can see that the total employee value is getting changed and the number is also getting updated in remote employee attribute. Now let us change this to 1 and we can see that it is instantly getting aggregated and displayed. We can hide the remote employee, that is the calculated attribute on the subobject. And now let us change the value and see if it is getting updated as part of the total employee value. It is getting updated. In this way, the instant aggregation works with transient dependency. Report scheduling option to exclude placeholders for tabs. In Clarity 16.4.1, we are providing the ability to optionally exclude tab placeholders in the scheduled report export output. Tab title pages toggle is available under export tab of scheduled report. So let us go to schedule and go to export, and we can see that the hide tab titles page toggle is available here. By default, the toggle is off and is only available as part of scheduling a report. Let us schedule a report with the toggle off. Schedule another report with toggle on. We can see the scheduled reports under reports library once the status changes to completed, that is the reports are published. I have downloaded both the reports with toggle off and with toggle on. When hide tab title pages toggle is off, we can still see the tab title page coming up in the report. When the toggle hide tab title page is on, we will not have the tab title pages coming up in the report. That concludes the session. Thank you.